Hello to everyone who has joined us today. Please allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Kylah from Canada, and with us is my team Zhulan from China, Ezgi and Gokhan from Turkey, and Michael from Nigeria. Collectively, we represent the project managers and creators of the trending YouTube channel Tastes Around the World. Once the pandemic hit, we were collectively stuck in our homes, and we had a lot of time on our hands. We watched TV, we read, we cleaned, and we cooked. It dawned on us that sharing our recipes with the world would give us the feeling of purpose. So we took to social media and started creating content on YouTube. We ended up building a channel that supported many multicultural recipes from our countries of origin. During one of the many lockdowns we experienced, our cooking channel really took off and we went viral. Our most popular video that we posted showcases recipes well known to our countries, and it is currently sitting at over 2.3 million views. Since our channel has taken off, we have come together to create a tour to our team's home countries that showcases these recipes in front of a live audience. Our drive to put on a show like this is because we want to celebrate the fact that COVID restrictions have now lifted and we can get back to mixing cultures together once again. Tastes Around the World strive to capitalize on our team's cultural diversity and emphasize the fact that we can learn from one another. Our project will consist of 4 phases, and phase 1 will be logistics and research. This is when a logistics plan of venues and food vendors, research of countries' food and safety standards, and research of any remaining COVID-19 restrictions that may be there will happen. Phase 2 will be our travel plan and recipe selection. So during this time, we will create a travel plan with a specific itinerary, select the recipes that will work in accordance to the food vendors that had been researched in phase 1. The schedule for each show that will be taking place will also be created during this time. Phase 3 will be our confirmation phase. This is when we will confirm our vendors, venues, hotels, and flights and ensure everything is on track at that time. Phase 4 is when our tour will begin. Our tour will begin in Canada and then move on to Turkey, Nigeria, and China. The show will take place in each country's capital, and popular recipes from each country will be showcased and taught to the live audience. By choosing to participate and sponsor this project, you are contributing to positively expose others to various cultures and different countries. In turn, this can positively contribute to globalization by creating job openings for those who participate in the traveling show. Secondary to this, those who participate will have a deep understanding of how traditional food can bring diverse benefits, such as an increase in multicultural relationships. Our team will preemptively teach those involved about the cultural gap tool and where each country involved sits. This will be done through research and the utilization of front stage and backstage knowledge of a culture. For those who don't know, front stage culture is easily observable aspects of said culture. And the backstage of a culture is what individuals within said culture understand about their aspects. By doing this, the team will have an awareness of the working dynamic between all the cultures that will be involved. Along with this, mitigation strategies and techniques will be taught so the team's working dynamic will be as smooth as possible while avoiding risks. It is important that our team does not force others to accommodate to our culture, rather that we learn how they work. In turn, this tour will allow the team to leave with comprehensive and important knowledge on how to work in a multicultural dynamic with a healthy standpoint for future projects. Now, I've clearly highlighted the main benefits, but you might be asking yourself, what are the risks? We collectively conducted a thorough risk analysis prior to embarking on this journey, and we won't lie to you, there are some risks. You would think the road would be smooth and flawless, but when it comes to projects in general, even international ones, this is rarely the case. The first risk we are expecting to encounter will be, of course, the language barriers. No country we travel to uses the same first language, so this will be needed to take into consideration. Other risks will pertain to each country's level of power distance, which varies in each place we will be traveling to. For this, we plan to adjust the monitor and controlling in order to successfully deliver our project. Another concern is the country's individualistic culture. China typically sits on an individualistic side, while the other countries are more collectivists. When planning for the project, this is something that will need to be considered, as it can have an impact on the project's productivity. Other related concerns we have is countries that may operate with an ethnocentric point of view. Ethnocentrism is when an individual views other countries and form opinions based upon their perception of others. They believe that the best work approaches and practices are those of their own home country. We feel that individuals from this country may feel a lack of inclination to participate and even attend this traveling show. Now we've stated all of our risks, and as a group, we collectively came together with a plan to mitigate the risks that we may encounter to achieve our objective. They are as follows. The top priority is to always know where your project will be located geographically. Be familiar with this because it is important. A professional translator will be hired to help the team members transition smoothly between conversations. In doing this, we hope to mitigate the risk of the cultural language barriers. As I've already stated, taking the time to learn where each cultural sits on the cultural gap tool will also play an important role. This will go a long way to mitigate the issues that may arise, as our team will have the knowledge on how to navigate through various scenarios. While there still will be group work, we will make a point to ensure that individuals have a chance to work independently for the duration of the project. Finally, each country that participates in this traveling show will have advertisement geared towards their interests within their country based on their cultural tendencies. It is believed that this will give incentive for others to want to attend the show and participate in the tour. At the end of the day, we collectively agreed that the benefits of this project outweigh the costs that we have found through our risk analysis. We feel that the project will be successful despite the issues we may come across. Emphasis on may. Given everything that has been discussed today, we are hopeful that you will partake on this journey with us and gain the positive knowledge and experience that we know our team will deliver. We appreciate you taking time out of your very busy days to join us here today, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. We are always available. Sincerely, the team of Tastes Around the World.